welcome to today's strength and conditioning workout. So at the moment I do have two screens running at once, so sorry if I keep looking at one or the other. If you're jumping on and you're joining this workout and you're watching it back, you do need two bits of equipment for this one. You need a foam roller and you need a step. Other than that, that's really all you need. You just need a bit of space and a mat. Okay, so we'll start with a little bit of a stretch. So make sure that you've got enough space. We'll come down into a beautiful little hindi squat. We want to drive those knees apart, press the knees apart with the elbows, trying to find that nice little bit of external rotation through the hips. Try and get your chest up nice and high. Take one arm down to the ground, reach the other one up towards the ceiling, getting a nice little stretch through the back and the hips, and then changing over to the other side. Let's go one more time through, reaching up. So if you are joining this one and you are pregnant like me, all of the exercises I'm obviously going to be doing today are pregnancy safe, and I'll also offer a couple of regressions as well if you feel like you need them. So you do need a roller and a step, okay? The step can be just a ledge, it could be a chair, it could be a bench, just something that you can use for dips. Get those hips up towards the ceiling. Little shake of the hips, let the whole head hang. Stretching out through all of the fascia through the back. Beautiful, and we are ready to go. So for our first block, we are going to be doing a 12-minute AMRAP, which means your aim is to do as many rounds as you can in that length of time. You need the roller for all three exercises, and we're going to be doing 15 reps of each. So I've got a timer here. My iPad is going to be keeping time. I'm going to show you very quickly the exercises we're going to do before we make a start, and then we'll get the timer on and see how many rounds we can get in 12 minutes. So exercise number one is a hamstring rollout with the ab roller. You want to come down into your mat, set yourself up, pop your feet on the roller, get your hips up towards the sky, and then you're going to be rolling out and then rolling back in. It really is up to you, with depending on how strong you're feeling through your hamstrings as to how far out you want to roll. 15 reps there on a hamstring rolling, then 15 on a full depth single leg bridge. If you're feeling any instability through your pelvis, instead you can change this one to a march. So you're going to go 15 on one side, 15 on the other, or if you'd prefer, you can also just do a double leg bridge, driving up and down if you're feeling like you need to pare it back even more. So there's three options there, and then rolling yourself over. I'm going to try and transition nice and fast for you guys. The third exercise is a roll through push-up. You want to be making sure you've got enough core on. Obviously, I'm pregnant, so I'm going to be off my toes. I'm on my knees instead. The roller rolls out. We take our body down to the ground, and then we send the roller over to the other side. And we want to do 15 push-ups total. Obviously, it might mean that one side you end up elevating slightly more than the other, but it's one rep, so it's not really so much of a big deal. Alrighty, are we ready? So, time is on, 10 seconds countdown is underway. We're going to start with a hamstring roll in and out. Getting yourself down, get those hips up, let's do it. So, I'll count the first round, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you feel like your feet start to slide off, 7, 8, just reposition it, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Amazing. Reposition the roller so that it's a little closer to the bum. We're going to do 15 single leg bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then over to the other side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. Roll yourself up. Making sure if you are pregnant, you're rolling off to the side like I just did. And then we're into our 15 push-ups. So hips down, roll that roller out, full chest to ground, roll it back through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this one's quite fun actually. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Amazing. I actually really like that one. All right. So we are 2 minutes down. We've got 10 minutes to go, or just under. If you feel like you need a little bit of a rest or time between your sets, take it. Obviously, you move at your own pace. It is an AMRAP, so go as slow or as fast as you want. So remember, 15 hamstring curls. Focusing here on using those hamstrings underneath you. 15. You can also just self-pace with me if you don't like counting. So I'm going to do a march for this one just so you can see how this one works. Hips up, leg comes up into tabletop without letting the hip drop. We just change left side, right side. So 30 total of these. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Love that exercise. I'm loving this whole block. Whew, doing great, guys. All right, into our push-up. So you may have noticed I made this one a little bit more plyometric by really focusing and driving up and throwing the roller over to the other side. Obviously, you work with wherever your strength is at. Last one. Amazing. Just under 7 minutes to go, girls. Back into hamstring rollouts. Welcome if you're joining us over on Instagram Live. I currently also have a couple of our amazing 23W girls over on Zoom who are working super hard. All right, let's do this. Oops, a little too close. So you might have noticed in that round, actually got to stay down. That round I really rolled out a little further. So as your hamstrings warm up, you might find that you can get a bit more work out of them. You're going to keep that roller nice and close to you. So if you don't have a roller with this one, really the only exercise that you might need something that slides is the hamstring curls. So you can do one of two things. If you've got hardwood or concrete floor at home, you can just grab some tea towels and put them underneath your heels. The other thing you can do is if you've got carpet at home or a rug, you can get some paper plates and use them as foot slides for your hamstrings. So don't think, oh, I don't have a roller, I can't do this workout with Ange. That's not the case. Just simply find yourself some towels if you've got a hardwood floor, or find yourself some paper plates if you've got carpet. And then with your single leg hip extension, you can keep your feet on the ground for that one. And then obviously with this one, we're just doing push-ups, right? So it's nowhere near as fun because you're not rolling something over, but you could, you could find yourself a basketball. Then you could do the same sort of thing with rolling it over, holding it on one side. Having one arm elevated more than the other will just increase the range of movement that you can get through that one pec. So it does make it a little bit harder, but you know what? Like, it is an AMRAP, so the faster you move through this, you'll definitely be lifting the intensity as you go. Woo, 14, 15, sliding off the edge there. All right, so either marches or single legs, your choice. Incredible, doing great. Hope you're enjoying the shirt tuck today. I tried to pop the belly away so it doesn't hop out and say hello. It's got a nice little tuck at the top. All right, we've got 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes to go, girls. Keep working hard. Had lots of comments on last Monday's workout, which I thoroughly enjoyed reading through them all. So if you are watching this one back and you're doing it, so not just watching it back and doing it, I love to hear what you think of the workouts, what you enjoyed, what you found challenging. Amazing. Oh my God, 1 minute to go. Come on. Let's rally, team. Let's take it right to the buzzer. Set your roller up, hamstring roll-ins, or whatever exercise you are on. Let's finish it off together. And let's finish up with some marches till the buzzer goes. I don't know what the time is on, but I know it's bound to go off soon. Beautiful, that's the buzzer. All right, roll yourself up. Take a big breath in, grab a drink of water if you need it. Hello to everyone over on our Instagram live feed. Hello, Lusa. Hello, Deb. All right, so we need our step for the next block. And we need our roller. So this second block is going to be only a 10-minute AMRAP. So it's getting shorter. We've dropped off 2 minutes. We're going to do 20 reps of everything instead. So we're going to do 20 dips. Obviously, if dips are something that you really struggle with your arms behind your back, instead, you can lean right forward and just focus on getting a nice little rotation through your shoulders. Otherwise, excuse me, it's going to be dips for 20, dropping the tailbone back, driving straight through. Second exercise is going to be a calf raise in a bridge position. Just trying to think how I might set up this space a bit better. That's a bit better. So you're going to come back down onto the ground. We're going to put our feet back onto the roller and we're going to drive our hips up. We're going to just put our toes on the edge of the roller and press our toes through. So we're getting a nice little calf raise, okay? So you're focusing here on trying to push through the calves while also keeping your hips up high, okay? The third exercise, so that one there is for 20. The third exercise is going to be a bird dog on the roller, where both knees are on. You're going to stay elevated through the toes, and if you find this one a little too hard, you can have your knees back on the ground. You're going to lift out, come back in. Now this is the option I'm taking, okay, because I'm pregnant, so I'm allowed to take things a little bit easier. But if you're at home and you're doing this one, and you want to go for it, it's opposite hand, and that back toe can either stay off the ground, this toe here, can either stay off the ground, or it can be on the ground, okay? I don't have the stability to keep it off. You might, okay? So it is 10 each side. I might give a couple of those a go, they actually didn't feel so bad. So 20 dips to start. Let me get my timer ready. 10 minutes, 20 reps of everything. Starting off with dips, 10-second countdown. Getting ready. Just gonna move a wee little bit. And let's do it. So 20 dips to start. Team 20. And then we want to come down onto our roller for our calf raises. So feet go up onto the roller. Keep the roller nice and close and push the hips up. Ready? And then roll yourself over. You want to put the knees on the roller this time. Setting up in a bird dog. And opposite leg to opposite arm. Give myself a bit more room here. Sorry, no talking, lots of concentration happening over this side of the camera. So really think about using that core. I want you to imagine like you've got your favourite bevy sitting on your back that you're not wanting to tip off. So any twisting through the pelvis or dropping through the hip is going to cause that beverage to drop. And one. Beautiful. And then back into dips, team. Get yourself up. Find yourself back over onto your step. And for 20. Ooh, tell you what, they're very hard. And then over onto our calf raise, bridges. So get the roller underneath the feet. Hips up and get the roller on the toes. Beautiful, and then into bird dogs. Under 5 minutes to go. Beautiful. Back into our dips. Take your time between your sets. If you need to have a little drink of water, go for it, and then aim to move through the whole block without any rest. Three, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Beautiful calf raises. If you're really not feeling these calf raises on the roller, you can also do them standing as well. So feel free to modify anything that doesn't work, you know? Like, if you're not feeling something, change it for another exercise. No problemos. Let's go. Beautiful. And then into bird dogs. 3 minutes to go, guys. We should be able to get another round out. Then we've just got our finishing round to go. Belly lifted, core tight, lengthening through. Squeeze that glute. So you will be able to feel as soon as your core starts switching off in one, so you'll notice that you'll start wobbling around. Really important to stay lifted through your belly the whole time. All right, we've got 1 minute 30 to go. Do we think we can get another full round out? I'm not sure, but let's give it a crack, eh? Beautiful. Coming into your calf raises. Second last exercise. Beautiful. And then, well, we've got 20 seconds to go. Come on, girls and boys. If you're a boy and you're doing this one, you don't want to, you know, be excluding of anyone. 10 seconds. Finish it off. Beautiful. Nice work, guys. We are so close to being done. Doing an absolutely tremendous job. Alrighty, so for our last block, we are doing a 6-minute AMRAP for this one. So set your timers for 6 minutes instead. We're going to do 10 burpees, which there's going to be a couple of modifications if you feel like you need them. So I'll just clear my workstation. So if you are feeling fit and strong, I want full chest to ground. So that's coming, bring the hands down to the ground, jumping out, taking your whole body to the ground. Obviously, I'm not going there because this baby is in the way. And then jumping back up into your feet, jumping up, and obviously you want the jump at the end. Most people know how to do a burpee. If you want to take the other options, you can either do a half burpee where we're just jumping out, jumping back in, jumping up, which I'll probably take that option, or you can do a step out burpee. So hands come down to the ground, we step out behind us, we step back in, we come back up to stand, okay? So you've got 3 different options there with your burpees. Then into sprinters. Sprinters is a single leg movement. You're going to drive back through the toe, opposite hand comes down to the foot, and we come back up. You can advance this one along by adding a little spring. You want to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. If you are wanting to regress this one down, instead of obviously adding the spring, you'll just literally do like a single leg deadlift where the hips hinge back and we drive back through. So option 1, we step back, we spring. Option 2, you can just step the leg together. Option 3 is just stay down in that one position, 10 on each side. The last exercise is going to be an ab exercise of choice. So you can do whatever you'd like to for this one. It is 10 reps. I am going to do, geez, I probably should have decided this beforehand. I'm going to do a side plank hip dip, okay, because they're really good for pregnancy. If you want to do the same as me, you can. Or instead, you can come over onto your back, hands underneath your tailbone, and you can either do a reverse crunch, which is where both legs come down, imagine that, and we crunch back up, both legs come back down, we crunch back up. That one there is for 20, or you can do an ab bike for 20 as well, obviously. You're not doing those ones. Okay, so 6 minute timer. We've got 10 burpees, 10 sprinters, 10 side hip dips, if you're doing them with me, or 20 reverse crunches, or 20 ab bikes. So your choice, or if you want to do another ab exercise, you do you go for it. All right, 10-second countdown is on. We're going to start with burpees. A big sip of water. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So obviously with my burpees, smaller range of movement, keeping it nice and controlled. Then into our sprinters. I'm not adding in the drive, I'm just stepping back. You want to make sure that knee's bending as well. Opposite hand. And then whichever ab variation you're doing. So if you want to do hip dips with me, it's 10 each side. Otherwise, reverse crunch for 20 or ab bites for 20. And on the other side, I'm obviously keeping my knee down just to regress it a little more for where I'm at. Beautiful. And that's 3 minutes 40. So I think based off this, we should get through 2.5 to 3 rounds. All right, back into burpees. Well, they came around very quickly. Let's go. Sprinters. Beautiful. Hand on one side, hand on the other. And then abs a choice. And on the other side. Start over. Timer. Not 1 minute 30. Woo. Righto, set your goal. What are you going to get done? Let's do this thing. Last one. Beautiful. 10 sprinters each side. Beautiful. 10 on the other side. Time is about to go. 2 and 1. Awesome work, guys. High fives. If you're joining us over on Instagram, high fives. If you're over on our live, woo, hopefully you've got a nice little sweat on like me. Let's come into a nice wide straddle lunge. Just let your head fully hang down, soft knees. Just let your breath quieten back down. Take a couple of nice, really full breaths in. Big breaths out. Oh, this is beautiful, nice little bit of breeze. coming into the studio. So glorious. Little movement through the hips. Beautiful. Rolling yourself back up to stand. I'm going to say goodbye to the girls over on Instagram, or the girls and boys on Instagram. Thanks for joining me. It was an absolute pleasure. I'll see you all later. I'll definitely post this. Let me know if you joined in. Peace out. Goodbye. How did we go, girls?
Oh, damn.
Lisa and Deb.
Well, this block was hard.
That was hard.